Now, I'm going to bring up something I've been thinking a lot about lately. So, we're over halfway through the year, and after seeing Southpaw last week, I believe, I was thinking about it. There hasn't been that many great performances this year, but there have been some that are standouts. And I'm curious to hear. Let's start with you, Gio. What are some of the best performances of 2015 so far, and are any of them worth Oscar worthy? And do you think they'll have buzz going into
Okay,
Oscar
you said
season?
some of the best performances. Okay. First off, Charlize Theron, Mad Max Fury Road. I mean, an argument can be made that
She carried it.
carries.
She
Yeah.
carried the movie.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah. Total badass. Shaved her head, only had one arm. And a lot of her scenes are like just her and Tom Hardy. And she sticks with it. And she's just amazing, badass. Next up, might be a little bit of a surprise, but Andy Serkis in Age of Ultron.
Wow.
His one limited scene, this guy, I thought he was awesome. Like, just toying with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, He has the accent, he's just...
It was a
he
cool
was
little
on it.
introduction.
I liked it.
I want to see more of him in Black Panther. or something
He's going
like
to be
that.
the villain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Now, do both have chances for Oscars?
No.
No.
But this could be some of your favorite
What about
performances, too.
the guy who did Ultron?
James Spader, that's
James
a great
Spader.
James
performance.
Spader,
I didn't even
yes.
think about that.
Yes. That was, perfect casting.
Probably not Oscar nominated.
Oh, not at all. But
the
he was great. He was
Yeah.
perfect. I loved Ultron. I needed to have a talk with you about Ultron, man. We need to talk about that.
And then
That's
just
for another day,
two
though.
more real quick. Oscar Isaac and Ex Machina. I mean, that guy just wow.
Yeah,
It was
that's
my first
one of my choices,
introduction to Oscar Isaac, and wow, was he killed it in that one. Like, awesome. I'm gonna say it's too early to tell if he's gonna have an Oscar nomination, but I mean, if anybody in that film would have an Oscar nomination, I felt like he would be either second or third to the other two actors, Don
Yeah.
Hall and homegirl
Alicia Vikander.
Yeah.
her. And then I want to say most of the Southpaw on cast, just standout
yeah.
performances. The daughter, Una Lawrence, Jake Gyllenhaal. What a transformation and dedication. Even if the character, wasn't strongly written, that dude just still delivered. Rachel McAdams in her limited role, man, like you already knew what was going to happen to her, but once she got shot, that back and forth between her and Jake Gyllenhaal was just, while she was, dying, spoiler, whatever, you've seen the trailers. But yeah, that was just amazing. And Forrest Whitaker as well, just like good performances all around, all across the board. Yeah. So those are some of mine.
Yeah. What about you, Jake? You got some performances in mind?
Well, I'm gonna go with Charlize Theron from Mad Max. I was able to watch it a few days ago, and she just crushes it. Even without the dialogue, the way she looks into the camera or uses her eyes or anything, she absolutely crushed it. Ex Machina, definitely. I thought all three of them absolutely killed it. If that was your first introduction to Oscar Isaac, I highly recommend both Inside Llewyn Davis and A Most Violent Year.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the best out there right now, and he's quickly becoming Oscar bait each year.
Yeah.
But all three of those performances, they were so chilling and creative and dedicated, and they were awesome. A bit of a shocking one, or not a shocking, but a surprising one, Amy Poehler's Joy for Inside Out.
Oh, my goodness. She was incredible.
Just the voice, the way she was able to dig into that character and create this kind of complex, one emotional character, you could say.
Yeah.
She did an awesome job. I love, because she basically made the whole movie. It's all about her in this journey, and she really let us dig deep into the character. I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but Slow West, both Michael Fassbender and Cody Smith McPhee are really, really good. The back and forth between them, the kind of dreaded characters and beaten characters that they play, it's really interesting to see, especially how they come in contact together, and then from there on out. Hopefully you guys are able to check that out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gyllenhaal and Southpaw. I think he's leading it right now. It's hard just because it's the beginning of August and Oscar season's not even here yet. But his performance, like you said, the dedication, the hard work he's put in.
Yes.
The last few movies he's done, Prisoners, Nightcrawler, Southpaw. He's my favorite actor right now. Southpaw kind of solidified that.
Wow.
I look forward to anything he does.
So he's your favorite actor.
He's my
right
favorite
now.
actor right
He's a
now.
hot streak
I'll
right
do. I'll watch anything.
He's moved up there for me a lot.
Yeah,
he's in my top 5.
I'll watch
say,
anything
for
that he's
sure.
in. I'll watch him freaking drink coffee. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just that good. But there is one I'm looking forward to seeing is the end of the tour with Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh yeah, that
I've heard
looks
that Jason
interesting.
Segel's really, really good.
That looks really good. I can't wait for that.
But unfortunately, I don't know if any of these performances are going to get any kind of Oscar buzz because starting September all the way through December, there are some incredible things coming out.
It's gonna be stacked.
Yeah,
dude.
and it's going to be hard. I wish that some of these would get there because I think Gyllenhaal deserved it last year. I don't know if he will get it this year.
If you could choose one performance that if you had to choose one that you think will get a nomination, what would it be?
Alicia Vikander from Ex Machina.
I totally agree.
She, just seeing her face with nothing else.
She was good.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, so good. And I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but the twist
In Ex
she-
Machina?
Yeah, she just
Oh
changed,
yeah,
man. She just changed. It was awesome.
it's
so good.
Ex Machina is arguably my favorite movie. of the
Yeah,
year. It's tied with
just-
Ant-Man for me.
It's so good.
And they're two different movies. So, well, I agree with a lot of the ones you guys brought up. Like, obviously, I think it's a tie for the best performance for me between Gyllenhaal and Oscar Isaac. Dude, Oscar Isaac blew me away in Ex Machina. I don't know. See, I'm not that familiar with him, so I don't know if he was acting a little bit like himself, maybe. I don't know. But either way, his character was intimidating, creepy, engaging, but still somewhat likable when he was, joking around and stuff. So I don't know, dude. As soon as he came on screen, I was hooked. So his performance stands out to me the most. But Gyllenhaal was incredible, arguably the best of the year. From both of those movies as well, Alicia Vikander was incredible in Ex Machina. I think people are overlooking Domhnall Gleeson in that movie. He was great,
Well,
honestly.
he was arguably the lead.
He is the lead.
So
And
yeah.
even for me, I keep notes in my phone possible best supporting actors, possible best, and I have Domhnall as a lead actor. I have Oscar Isaac as supporting, and I have Vikander as supporting. But going to Southpaw, I think Jake Gyllenhaal at least deserves some buzz or discussion come Oscar season. Rachel McAdams was great, honestly very incredible, the best I've seen her in a while. But she was only in the movie for 30 minutes. But a standout to me was the girl who played his daughter, Una Lawrence, I believe.
Yes.
Wow. Honestly, if I had to choose one who put my money on it, I'll put money on her getting in the discussion for Best Supporting Actress nomination, honestly, because it's happened before. Look at what's her name? Well, Anna Paquin won an Oscar when she was 12 years old. Haley Steinfeld, I don't
True
know.
Grit. She won.
She won.
Yeah.
She was 11 years old and she won for True Grit. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities. It's really not. So if I had to choose one, but some other noteworthy performances, Colin Firth in Kingsman, he was incredible.
Yeah.
And the thing we always talk about, okay, actors going out of their comfort zone for roles, and that's something that we admire. He's not an action star. He even said when they came to him, he was like, "You really want me to do this movie?" And he killed it as an action star. I think he should do something at action in the future. Also in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Sean Harris, the villain, I thought he was creepy, dude. I don't know how you guys felt about him, but I thought he was pretty good.
Strong, yeah.
And a standout performance to me was Lily James as Cinderella. I thought she was incredible. She made me believe she was Cinderella, and she was so adorable. I really liked her performance. Also, I just saw It Follows recently. I thought the lead in that movie. Can you remind me of her name
Micah
again?
Monroe.
Yeah, I thought she was pretty solid. I thought Ryan Reynolds was pretty solid and Selfless. That's a movie that's not even going to get looked at like that, but I thought he was pretty damn good in it. And then, honestly, a surprise for me, which I saw this movie recently. I actually thought Dakota Johnson was pretty damn good in 50 Shades of Grey. I honestly thought she gave a really good performance, and yeah, but like I said, Jake Gyllenhaal and Oscar Isaac take the cake for me, and I think Una Lawrence for the daughter in Southpaw deserves a lot.
I'll
of
add
attention.
one. Rebecca Ferguson from Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, she was great.
She didn't carry the movie because Tom Cruise, but she.
Oh, it
she was
doesn't work.
right on par with Tom Cruise.
It doesn't work without her as well as it did.
She was
honestly.
right there, standing toe to toe with Tom Cruise, just as Charlize Theron was with Mad Max.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with that pick either. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for our podcast episode for this week.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to thank Gio and Jake for sitting in. Where can they find you guys online?
You can find me on Twitter at Giorgio Ramos24, Facebook Giorgio Ramos, and Movie Talk Express every day.
You can find me Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the Jake Berlin. Also, Twitter and Facebook at Apocaflix and apocaflix.wordpress.com.
And don't forget to check out our site, movietalkexpress.com, where you can find great movie news, reviews, and conversations. And you can find me, Jacob Bartley, on Twitter at Jake Ryan Bartley. And you can find our site at movietalkexpress.com, us on Facebook at Movie Talk Express, on Twitter at MovieTalkEX. And please don't forget to follow our YouTube channel. If you liked anything you heard in this, if you're already a follower, if you liked it, hit that like button. It really helps us out, guys. And thank you. We'll see you next week.